Hello, my friends. How are you today? I think there's been just a lot of stuff going on in the world again. I don't think this is going to change. And I've been hearing from a lot of you that there's just a lot of thoughts going on in your head and a lot of jumbled up thoughts and anxiety and just a lot of stress and chaos and not sleeping properly. And I can feel that too. I've had a couple of nights where I haven't slept very well, lots of thoughts going on in my head, and just not really being able to settle down my mind. And one of the things that I do when I feel that way and I feel a bit overwhelmed, and sometimes part of that stems from overcommitting a little bit to doing too much stuff, having a really long to-do list and thinking that I need to check everything off that to-do list in a very short period of time. And there's also lots of other stuff coming up, right? There's needs of our friends, there's needs of our family, there's things coming up at work that we're committed to and that we want to do a really good job at, and we want to be, helping and giving and supporting those around us. So these things sometimes come up and pop into our calendar or a to-do list when we weren't really planning on that in the first place, and that can cause some overwhelm and anxiety and stress as well. And I find when I get that way, one of the things that works really well for me is to sit quietly and just meditate for a few minutes. And by that, I mean just breathe. I close my eyes, I sit on the ground, I might light a candle. I'm quiet, there's no music playing or anything. I just settle down and let breathing happen. And I just focus on my breathing, and I actually visualize my thoughts just kind of settling down because they're all over the place in my mind and my head. And I visualize them just calming down one at a time, drifting down, and just kind of getting stable and just getting calm and smooth and really, really settled. And that just takes a few minutes of just really mindful breathing, of just sitting quietly. And then when I feel a bit more calm and a bit more at peace, I start thinking about how can I shift some things around in my calendar? What can I let go of? Is there something that I can move? Is there something that I can postpone? Is there something that I can even cancel? And usually, when I'm thinking these things in a quiet, calm mind and a quiet, calm body, I can usually think of one or two or even three things that I can shift around, or I let myself let go of as well. I give myself permission to not do something. And that feels really good because, like you, I want to do all these things and I feel that I need to do them. And if I don't do them, then I have failed in some way. And I'm here to tell you that you haven't failed in any way. I think when you let yourself be quiet and think about what the priorities are, those priorities will come up for you and you'll realize what's the most important thing for you to do. And you'll also recognize what you can give yourself permission to let go of and just delete out of your to-do list. Maybe you move it around, maybe you shift it somewhere else, maybe you just cancel it altogether, and that's all okay because it's going to make you feel better. It's going to make you feel less stressed, less anxious. It's going to help you sleep better. So think about all these things, just sitting quietly, letting your thoughts just drift down into calmness. Think about how you can prioritize and what's the most important thing to you, and give yourself permission to let things go. So I hope that helps you. I'm wishing you a wonderful rest of the day. And thanks for being here. I hope you have a great sleep tonight. I hope you have some time to meditate and calm down your thoughts. And remember, you can give yourself permission to let things go, and you're still an amazing person no matter what.